There is some context that
Please.
is probably important for those that are continuing, and if it does come up with any, especially developers. So on January 1, we were expecting to implement a new version of the energy code, which was the net zero code, which would require all new buildings to meet a net zero standard. Um, this was a code that was adopted in 2021, and at the time was the only code that was the only net zero code available in the United States. So that was the one that we adopted. It's from an organization called Architecture 2030. Since then, there have been many, many other net zero codes that have been rolled out. This was written back in 2019. And we have been working on amendments or a rewrite, really, of the net zero code for the past probably 18 months now. And we're actually ready to bring you something entirely different tonight. But on Thursday of last week, the governor decided to delay what is called the All Electric Buildings Act at the state level, which kind of puts the kibosh on our energy code, um, which just means that you can't use fossil fuels in new buildings. Um, so instead of trying to go back and rewrite everything or make a bunch of amendments kind of on the fly with a really, really tight turnaround and having to, force you into making a decision with just a couple of weeks before it would need to go into effect. What we're suggesting here tonight is to just delay implementation of the code that we already have, which means that the 2023 version of the code, which is what's currently in place, will continue until June of 2026. In the time between now and June 2026, we will keep an eye what's happening at the state level, see this is all based on litigation that's going through the courts. Keep an eye on that. And if it looks like it's not moving in the way that we expect to, then we can make amendments to the code that we were expecting to bring to you tonight. I realize that there are a lot of moving parts there, so if that wasn't clear, let me know. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Thank you.